This is the Wild and Fearless podcast. Join Bec Fox, renowned business leader, coach, and avid adventurer, and go inside the hearts and minds of ordinary women doing extraordinary things. Wild and Fearless, women inspiring legendary dreams.
Hi legends, I'm Bec Fox from Wild and Fearless. I welcome you here today to learn more about why we set up this fantastic project and also what we're hoping to give you as a gift while we introduce these phenomenal women who have done some extraordinary things in their lives. So a little bit more about me, and it's only a little tiny bit because this is not actually about me, but I've been an adventurer all my life, ever since growing up on a farm in Victoria, and I've dedicated my whole career and my personal life to outdoor recreation pursuits such as climbing, bushwalking, remote expeditioning, sea kayaking, mountaineering, you name it. I've always been an avid believer, and that's where my soul is. It's in the wilderness, in outdoor spaces. And it's really funny that this project has taken me this long to get to in my life, because over 30 years ago I decided to dedicate my life to outdoor recreation and to researching particularly women who have wilderness experiences and have found themselves and coached themselves through nature connection and learnt more about themselves and contributed towards their own health and well-being. So many years ago, back in '94, I actually started a master's project that was quite unique at the time and is studying women, nature, spirituality and solitude. And that was after my own many years of expeditions and bushwalking and solo experiences. I knew that I felt a real connection with nature and I wanted to explore that with other women who hadn't experienced nature as such. So took a small group of women out and studied that through a qualitative research. And ever since that day, knowing that the mountains move for the women I took out there, I've been committed to exploring how nature and wilderness enlightens our soul or our spirit, or whatever you want to call it. And I'm not talking about spirituality as in a god or a belief in a higher sense of power. I'm talking about your own inner self and the true, authentic you. And so I've been driven all my career in outdoor recreation spaces. I've had some exemplary and really humbling experiences of being leaders of really founding phenomenal campsites and outdoor education centres. I've been surrounded with phenomenal and incredible mentors and colleagues that have worked with me and journeyed along with me on my path. And it's only till recent months that I've thought, you know what, I want to capture all the people that I've worked with and worked alongside and those who I don't even know yet and share their stories. So the Wild and Fearless campaign came about when I broke my leg in 3 places, would you believe? And I was told that I was going to be laid up in bed for quite a few months and not able to move. And so my corporate adventure experiences were on the hold, and so was a lot of other projects that I had that needed my physical well-being. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to fill this space with this incredible project that has been drawing and tugging at my heart for so long, and that's where I decided to set up the business and the project called Wild and Fearless. So Wild and Fearless is all about women inspiring legendary dreams through being fearless and with having some sort of connection with wilderness or nature or outdoor recreation. And it could be through the arts, it can be through adventure pursuits, it can be through phenomenal expeditions that we've never thought of. But as long as the women or the non-binary interviewees connected with nature in some way and had a really interesting story to tell, that's who we're inviting onto our podcast. So you'll see that while you're journeying through these interviews, we're going to have an extremely varied guest range. So we're going to have really young women to really older women who've led a life of experience, whether it be through volunteering or through art or through coaching. It can be a number of different things that we're going to be introducing to you. But I can guarantee this, that as a coach myself, as a business and leadership coach, I'll be bringing all my coaching metaphors and also some key learning insights into each interview. But I can guarantee this, there is nothing absolutely pre-recorded. There is absolutely nothing that we've preempted questions or even triggered what we're going to talk about until we literally sit down in these wonderful seats we have prepared for you. So I welcome you to the Wild and Fearless. I strongly encourage, please get it out there. We want this to be spread across the world. We want to hear Australian voices talking about Australian experiences from Australian women or non-binary people who actually identify with being a woman and being extraordinary in their own right. So welcome to Wild and Fearless. Enjoy the journey with us.